fucking pissed off in anime, there's only one thing to do. Run the other direction. I'm not serious. You should see what happens when I piss off some of the elderly people that live in this building. They go Super Saiyan like you've never seen it before. That's a bad thing. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of NerdTaku, the weekly show here on YouTube where we admire anime and also review it. And what better way to admire anime than with the beauty that is HunterXHunter The Last Mission. Now, undoubtedly, we probably have all seen HunterXHunter by this point. It's one of the hot and hit shows, hit animes that ever been shown. It's one of the successful series next to Yu Yu Hakusho for Yoshiro Tagashi. And also, Tagashi might come back and do it with one final manga showdown or chapter or whatever, or series, mini-series. Which cool. Could it happen? Huh? Well, Kurapika, I mean. Could it happen? Well, maybe. So in this movie, Gon, Killua, Kurapika, and Rio are all basically together again within this new movie. They're uniting people together to face off in this martial arts tournament, but the tournament goes wrong when an old mentor of the old man shows up, and yet he decides to try and defeat everybody by using a different new power called On. You know how in trying to think of it. It's not coming to me. There is another series that kind of does something like this, but well, okay. I just remembered it. You know how in Miraculous Ladybug, how they have the little Akuma butterflies that basically will possess people and turn them evil? Yeah, On is the same thing like the little Akumas. So what happens in here is that there was a guy named Jed who captured Netero, who they used to be a master student together, and then finally Jed found a new power called On, and now he's using it against Netero. The On users are unbelievably really cool. There is one that uses like a clone ability. There's another guy who uses an ability called Dancing Doll. There was this girl that uses basically seppuku in order to trap somebody in her traps and whatnot. It's a beautifully put together thought series, and the only thing that I wish with the big guy who uses Dancing Doll, I only wish that he could like possess people and make them do whatever that he wants instead of it being a flame ability. Because Dancing Doll, the first thing that comes to my mind is like puppetry. Like, Dancing Doll, and you possess somebody and then they, have a unique ability to go about it. But that's really, really cool, in my opinion. First of all, the voice acting in this is really stupendous, especially if you watch it in the Japanese dub, which is really, really amazing. I was surprised to see my favorite hero from this, which is Kurapika, in this, because, there is a trailer in this, and yes, I do want to watch it, and I do want to see it and own it, and that is the Phantom Trope. I really want to see that. I really do. The last mission really kind of falls into a mixed category where it's good, but it's bad. Not for the most part that it's really bad, but it's kind of boring because it mostly focuses on like, Gon and Killua just walking around places and stuff like that. There's mostly dialogue and exposition and "Mwahaha, I'm the villain" kind of thing, and they don't focus on Kurapika and all the others really. They don't really focus on why Jed and Netero are really going head to head against each other. There's nothing really said about it. But the final showdown between Jed and Netero, using the On abilities and his Hunter ability, yeah, I forgot what it's called. Okay, it's Nen. It just came to me, Nen. Thank you. Don't shout at me. So using his Nen ability and seeing that is really cool. Gon gets possessed by the Nen and ends up becoming good again. it's kind of a bullshit reason why he does. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's kind of like, really? I thought that that bullshit reason goes to like fairy tale and some other shit, but whatever. Anyways, how do I rate Hunter x Hunter The Last Mission? It's good for the most part, especially if you're a Hunter x Hunter fan. It's really worth watching. Definitely seeing the own abilities is really worth watching, but again, it really doesn't pick up until towards the end. The one character development I like in here is a guy that uses dancing doll. He has a character evolution basically in this where he becomes a good guy and then he ends up becoming kind of good and whatnot. And no spoilers, but it is pretty sad towards some parts of this, especially the ending. I only wish that they would have focused more on Jed and Netherworld than anything else because it's really what it was meant up to be, and it didn't deliver that. So, yeah. If you're a Hunter x Hunter fan or you just like your Yoshigaki stuff, you should check this series out. Although I have to say this because I'm biased and because I'm messed up. Hunter x Hunter does not have the same material settings as Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm sorry, Yu Yu Hakusho, I saw it first, I like it first. There's nothing wrong with Hunter x Hunter, I just prefer Yu Yu Hakusho more than Hunter x Hunter. But, while I'm giving you something with mystical, magical fun, next time we're going to sports, baby. And especially with Super Bowl coming up, what better sport than boxing? Super Bowl is about boxing, isn't it? I'll figure it out. Until next time.